Shalom, this is Mary Omni from the World Government House of King David, Holy Covenant Constitutional Enforcer. I'm the woman of Galatians 4:4 and the woman of Revelations 12. Please refer to your Bible. And all I ask you to do is consider that I am who I say I am. I'm the mother of the New Jerusalem, and I'm the mother that gave birth to newborn King Emmanuel, February the 15th, 2011. This is a Republic notice to Hamites and foreign black Israelites, infringers of constitutionality. Like you, everyone else, and yourself, you came to America, North America, to follow your so-called dream in a Ponzi scheme of treading over the Holy Covenant, Constitution, authority, and supreme contract of this land, soil, and all contracts, even supreme to the UN, United Nations, that sit on American soil in New York, that was created by President Theodore Roosevelt to encapsulate foreigners who on this soil who try to impose themselves on constitutionality. Okay, we're no dummies in this country. Okay, black struggle for almost 261 years before they was even recognized as 3/5 in the Constitution. Okay, now we're the constitutional citizens, but we want you to know, Hamites, we do have Hamites in our Constitution. They're holy. They're called holy consenters. We do have Israelites, black foreign Israelites in our Constitution. They're called holy consenters. But the majority of you are infringers, and you're out to steal, embezzle, and commit larceny with following Edomites who oppressed you in your countries. Then you come here and act like they your dear friend, following the game of treat the local black like crap and then transfer his wealth to foreign blacks. See, the Edomite does this in all black countries, but black Hamites and black foreign Israelites always come here acting dumbfounded like they don't know who been oppressing and stealing and raping in all these countries. You come here and act like everything is innocent here with you when you know you're coming in a country where 400 years of involuntary servitude or slavery took place. You know this. You know constitutional original blacks in this country are oppressed. Yet you come here with that same infringement, callous indifference, disregard for black Americans. Not only foreign Hamites, but foreign black Israelites. You want to play roles of constitutional citizens with disregard of their non-consented status. Their personas is non-consented. No one can give away their personas to you. It's automated to only constitutional citizen actors. Okay? We have basketball players like Manute Ball. He comes here and some Edomite or some fool black man that named him as some position in charge of the National Basketball Association, the NBA. News flash. National, anything national belongs to the national citizen because the word national became non-consented since 1868. Belonged to national citizens jurisdiction. Anything on this soil is national citizens jurisdiction. Therefore, Manute Bol is not a national anything, coordinator of anything. What he is a corporate doctrine contractor put up front so he can take resources and transfer wealth to his country because he has no allegiance to America, whatever, and to recruit basketball players here to come and invade possibly HBCUs and other colleges to promote replacing the sons born from constitutional covenant woman in a national NBA, in the NBA. But I'm going to tell you all, you will always be a dung contractor and we will own everything you have. So you play in the dung with these same Edomites who steal from you in your country. You come here and play dung patty cake with them all you want to, while they patting you on the head with dung and patting you on the side jaw with dung. Because whether you in your country in Africa or you over here, your country is part of United Nations, which means we have a supreme contract on all your wealth. You think you could come here and tread God, people, when you know the wrongdoing of these Edomites in your own country, how they steal from you and then call themselves being benevolence with your resources? They practice this game all around the world. They go to Australia and with the Aborigines. They crush them, the life out of them, to genocide, and then they invite Senegalese in and transfer their wealth to them. And they done practice this behavior all around. But you Hamites come to these countries where you know blacks are oppressed, and you follow these Edomites as children of the flesh. And this is why we don't have to just look at the Bible about how you are cursed. We don't have to look at the Bible. You're members of the UN. You consent with the tabernacles of Edom as children of the flesh. And the only country in Africa that said anything about possible reparations to blacks was Ghana. And they still take a lot of foreign aid that they know was garnered off of inalienable rights infringement of blacks. And this goes for all black females, Israelites coming into this country with these black men. Your contracts are dung in marriage. You can sleep with him, have as many babies as you want. He can screw you every day. You will never be his wife. You will always be his Babylon whore. You don't have automation to our Constitution and Holy Covenant. You have to earn that, because Judah will judge you. You are judging yourself as unworthy when you're in here infringing with the Edomites. You are declaring your unworthiness, and you are declaring yourself fit for the abyss. Because, see, we know we got black men that war against us with all foreign nations. Our sons war against us many times, and that's why the karma hits them, and they're shot in the head and put in jail, because they will perish as they war against us. We will have the most refined gold, refined and platinum and diamond refined sons, and all the rest will fall by the wayside, because Noah only took like 8 to 12 people on his ark. I don't know the exact number, but it was a small amount. And we have way more than that. So we only going to have refined black men, because a lot of them will sleep with foreign women, Israelites, anything, instead of deal with their constitutional covenant wife, because they're still married. So all you are is their adulterous whore when you're foreign black or foreign any other thing, or anything other than a constitutional holy covenant woman. So we see you Hamites. We see you trying to think you're going to ease your way into HBCUs while telling us not to use the word African American. Yeah, you own that too. And we better be careful not to use the word African American like you said, because you'll be coming here pretending it belongs to you. This is why the founders, which was mostly Caucasian men of Ephraim, who founded HBCUs, historically black colleges and universities, knew to use the word historically black, not African, not African. And blacks, you better drop this African like it's poison, because you're a constitutional Judasian. You better put constitutional in front of everything, because it's going to be a sad mistake when you name that museum up there in Washington the African American Museum, when it should be the Constitutional Black Judaic Museum. The Constitutional Black Judaic Museum. You better tell them to rename it, or you better fire everyone at the top from the beginning. Replace all that board if they refuse to tell the truth and change the name about your constitutionality. You build this country right here on that monument, constitutional Judasian black Americans. If they don't change it, that whole board have to be fired straight from the beginning. We will not have their load of dookie at the beginning. This is Mary Omni from the House of King David. Shalom.